up, LYSLYSGANG? You know how we coming, you know how we bumming, you know how we slumming in this channel. And if you haven't noticed, I don't think you can really notice, but I'm sitting on my bed and I got my tall ring light, and it is because I just bought a box spring, so my bed is like 10 inches taller. It's like, if it was like this, now it's like this. I gotta hop into bed just to get in this thing. But here goes another video, and we finna talk about part 2 to relationships. We talked about the do's in the last relationship. Now we gotta talk about the don'ts in this video. So let's get straight into it. Okay, don't forget about the handy dandy notebook, because we definitely blues clues in this bit. But got 10 rules, 10 tips of what not to do in a relationship. Okay, rule number 1, do not lie. Because if you lie, it'll bring up small arguments. It'll just bring up stress, self-conscious, bad thoughts, and it'll just be really bad on the relationship, because neither of you will have trust. You won't believe what each other are saying, and if you can't believe just the simple things they're saying, how can you trust that they're doing what they say they're doing outside when they're not in your sight? This is what trust is, being able to trust them when you're not in their sight. So if you lie, that is all over. If you lie, that rule's broken, and your relationship's already going downhill like Jack and Jill. So let's just not lie, people. Okay. Rule number 2, do not under any circumstances get joint accounts. Now, this is for my youngins, you know, about 15 to 20-ish. This goes for phone bills, insurance, apartments, cats, dogs, all of that stuff. Anything that you have to split a bill with, make sure you don't get joint accounts. You either get your own, or that's it. You either each have to get your own. Simple as that. Because when you are in this adolescent stage, y'all will be more prone to breakups, arguments, and irrational thinking. And then that can ruin bills, that can ruin credit, that can ruin a lot of things. So, as a young teen, you want to keep your credit good and all of that. Rule number 3. Oh, Alyssa, you need to get your nails done. Rule number 3, don't argue in public. Not arguing in public is very, very important to your relationship, because it brings respect, it brings a motto, it brings like a goal, couple goals, all types of stuff. If everyone sees you happy and going on dates and all types of stuff, then they're really gonna strive to be that type of relationship. They're gonna have respect for your relationship, because that's what they want their relationship to be, right? But if you guys argue in public, that just shows the whole world that y'all are goofies, y'all are immature, y'all don't respect the public. That's because the public thinks that they could get into your life, that they could get into your relationship, and you're allowing them to do so when you argue in public. If you don't want people in your business, argue in private. Don't argue in public. 4, don't hit each other. Don't. This is where the cops get involved. This is where cases and trials and money and lawyers and attorneys get involved. But if you ain't rich, then you ain't getting out of this case scot-free. You're either finna have a record, or you're finna have to pay a fee, or all types of stuff. And if you got a record, that means half the jobs on this earth you can't even apply for anymore. So, ladies and gentlemen, let's keep our hands to ourselves. And if we're angry, we're gonna breathe. Woosah. We're gonna breathe. Because I know you people be wanting to swing. Rule number 5. Give me a high five. Bam. Okay. Don't put blame on your partner. So when I say this, I mean you wake up, you spill coffee on your white shirt, you got a flat tire, you got fired from your job because you were late, you had a bird poop on you, all types of bad stuff, right? So you're getting all these negative energy from the outside world, but then you're gonna come inside the house and you're gonna yell at your partner because he forgot to put his socks in the clothes. And that's gonna start an argument, and you're gonna be really mad, and it's just gonna start going elevated and more elevated until y'all explode and maybe break up, maybe be violent, who knows? But we cannot put the blame on our partners. Our partners are the only people we really have. If you really love your person, that's the one person who's gonna be there for you every time, all the time. Rule number 6, don't play victim. Now, this is different from rule number 5. So, this is when you are actually blamed for something that you did do wrong. This could be a lot of situations. Say you got caught texting a girl or texting a guy. You're not just gonna play the victim and act like your heart hurts or you're sad when actually your partner is heartbroken and your partner's sad because you cheated on them. So why are you playing the victim when you cheated on them? Like, don't make up a sob story, don't cry, don't lie, just tell the truth. Everyone needs to tell the truth. Don't play the victim, because you're not. You know what you did was wrong. So let's get over it like grown adults. Talk about it like grown adults, and the situation will be solved. Is that right? Okay. I really want my nails done. Rule number 7. This is the most important, because in this time of day, it's the worst. Rule number 7 is do not go on social media. Now, this means relationship-wise, because, you know, everyone be on social media. You're on social media right now watching my video. But, I mean, when you and your partner get into an argument, that does not mean for you to go post subliminals and memes and pictures about how you're gonna glow up and leave all the bad dudes behind you, right? Or how dudes ain't shit or women ain't shit. Like, why post about that if in the next hour you're gonna be texting your bae like, hey, I miss you, I'm so sorry, can wanna come over? Like, why? Why do people do that? It ruins the relationship. You got about 3,000 friends on Facebook and you want all 3,000 of them to know that your dude ain't shit, but then you're gonna go back to a dude who ain't shit? So how does that look for you? That you ain't shit? Like, you need to have respect for yourself and your relationship, and people need to have respect for your relationship. But if you letting them in on your problems, then they have the right, or they think they have the right to just speak on it, and they don't, but you let them have the opportunity. So don't go on social media posting them subliminals, because your friends don't even like the pictures. They know you mad or you sad, so they not even finna like the pictures. So it's not even for a like, it's just to express your feelings. But you can express your feelings to your man or your woman so you could get the issue solved faster. Okay, back to the handy dandy. Rule number 8. Don't get friends involved. You see how those just went hand in hand? Yeah. Don't get anyone involved in your relationship. How about that? No Facebook friends, no family, no friends, all of that. Because there's two groups of people. People who post on social media and people who call their friends up. Be like, hey girl, we just got into an argument. Want to hear what happened? So, don't be either of those, because either way, you're letting people into your relationship to disrespect it, to comment on it, to speculate. Like, you don't want that. You just wanted to get this anger and sadness out of you. But write that shit down on a pen and paper. Like, you don't gotta tell people about it. Either go tell your partner or write that shit down, because no one's finna solve your problems except for you and your partner, because y'all are the only people who know why y'all are mad. So, don't hit up your friends when you mad. Don't tell them what happened in the relationship, because honestly, 90% of the time you're gonna go back and they're gonna think you're goofy, but you're not gonna give a fuck. So let's just keep it all great, all cool, calm and collected, and let's just show the public what you want the public to see. Rule number 9. You're only gonna know this one if you watch my last video. So if you didn't watch my last video, stop it. Stop. Click pause. Click. Go watch my last video about the relationships, what to do. And go listen to those tips. I'll wait. Why didn't they watch my last video in the first place? Like, now we gotta wait on these slowpokes. Like, come on now. LYSLYSGANG. Every video, hit that bell. Anyways, the people who are back now understand rule number 9. Don't forget your goals that you made in the last video. So, don't forget your goals as a relationship. You guys created goals together that are striving towards one thing. This could be towards an apartment, towards a house, towards a vacation, towards school. Now, if your goals was to go work out together and lose 20 pounds, then you guys have to stay motivated to lose them 20 pounds, or to go to that vacation because y'all need a break. Y'all are too stressed. Like, you guys need to stick to the goals, because that will break from y'all regular relationship routine. It'll break from the laziness and the fat cycle of being in a relationship that everyone talks about, and all the arguments, because y'all are just always in each other's face, just talking about nothing. So why don't y'all just go outside, get some fresh air, get in that sun, go make that money, honey. Do it together. Rule number 10. This is the last and final rule. Rule number 10 says, stay when not wanted. Honestly, I don't remember what this means, but this probably means that when y'all are in an argument and your partner be like, leave me alone, I want to break up, they don't mean it. They don't mean it. They never mean it. Ever. Because if they honestly love you, they won't leave you. They will go through all the hardships and all the struggles just to be with you, because you did it for them. So stay when they are mad and when they are sad. When they want you to leave, that's the time not to. That's the time to be serious. Stop the yelling, stop the argument, just be like, okay? I love you, and I don't want us to argue anymore. I want us to be serious in our relationship, and I don't want to hear the words out of your mouth saying, I want to break up. Because every time you hear the words, I want to break up, that's like a stab to the chest. It's like, do they really not want to be with me? Do they really not think this relationship is serious? Do they really think they could find someone else? Have they already found someone else? Like, just a lot of things can go in your head just by hearing those words. So, like in my last video, we need reassurance. Reassurance is great in a relationship. So, rule number 10, stay when they tell you to leave. Okay, we are done with the handy dandy notebook. We are done with relationships. We did the do's, we did the don'ts. And I hope you think my tips are good. I hope my tips work for you. I hope you try them out in real life. And just let me know how it goes. Let me know if it improved your relationship or made it worse. I hope not. But let me know. I honestly think it will only help your relationship. It couldn't get worse if you're already watching this video. But yeah. I love you guys, and I'm coming back with the tips to help you, because this channel just ain't all fun and games. I'm a little serious when I can be, when I want to be, okay? But thanks for tuning in for another video. Don't forget to subscribe so you can be part of LYSLYSGANG. I mean, how cool does that sound? LYSLYSGANG. And don't forget to like this video, comment under this video, share this video on all social medias possible. But without further ado, I'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.